Hey guys, I'm back. It's been a while since I've been on here, but I'm back. Just wanted to ask you guys a question. Have you ever thought that in your spiritual journey that you were further along than you actually were? Has there ever been an incident where someone close to you brought out the absolute worst in you, brought out something that you thought you were done with, brought out someone that you didn't even think was there anymore, or that you didn't think that you could be? You know, I had to testify a little bit today because I had an incident like that not that long ago that I'm still trying to move on from. I had someone very close to me push my buttons to the point where a whole different side of me came out. A side that I won't say I didn't know existed, but a side that I thought I was done with, a side that I thought I had moved on from, a side that made my husband look at me like, who is this person that I'm married to? That type of side. This person brought it out in me, and you know what? Let me correct myself. I allowed this person and what they said to me to bring out that side. I allowed those words to trigger something in me that I thought I had grown from. But then I realized, no, I hadn't, because that's still in me, you know. And although I'm a Christian, I'm not perfect. You know, God is still working on me. God's not done with me yet. So today, since I was thinking about that real heavy, because today is my birthday, you know, and this person still didn't even take the time out to say happy birthday and just leave it at that. And I'm not talking about a distant relative. I'm not talking about someone who's, you know, that you can just be like, you know what, I'm done. Don't care whether I see you ever again, won't see you ever again. This is somebody close, somebody that I knew could be petty, but today made me realize just how petty they could be. And I know that I'm petty too. So that's another reason why I know God's not done with me yet, is because I still have a lot of growing to do. Even at this big age of 52, I still have a lot of growing to do. And so I put on the shirt that says God's not done with me yet, so that I can remind myself it's okay that I am not where I want to be yet. It's okay because God is still working on me. And it doesn't mean that I don't love the Lord. It doesn't mean that I don't want to do what's right, and I don't want to be the person that God wants me to be. It doesn't mean that. It just means that I'm not there yet. I'm not as far along as I thought I was, because I surely did think I was a lot further than what I am right now. But that incident, you know, I allowed that to bring out that other side of me that I thought was long gone, that my husband hadn't even seen, and we've been together for 20 years, and he hadn't seen that side. So that, if that gives you any type of idea of what I'm talking about, yeah, like, I'm a Christian, but at that moment in time, no one who saw me would even think that. That's how bad it was. And today, not even hearing from that person still, and I hadn't talked to them, this has been probably, I don't know, a few weeks maybe, but still not hearing from that person on today of all days, it started bringing that back, bubbling back up, and I'm like, you know what? I am not going to do this. I am not going to let this person steal my joy. I'm not going to allow it. I'm not going to allow these thoughts to come into my head. I am going to get them out. So the reason I came on here to talk about this is because if there's anyone out there who's ever felt like that, if there's anyone out there who's ever had a friend, a family member, whoever, a coworker, whoever it is, that you have allowed them to bring out a side of you that you thought you had grown from, that you thought was long behind you, and then you think, oh my God, I'm not where I thought I was, and you get frustrated. You know what? It's okay. It's all a part of being human. It's all a part of growing. And me, from today turning 52, as I said, I still have a lot of growing to do. I still am being worked on by God. And like I said, He's not done with me yet. So I put on my shirt that said God's not done with me yet, so I can keep it and just remind myself it's okay. It's okay. Because I am growing. I am still becoming. And you know, that again is one of the reasons why my husband and I established the company that we have, established Savedish Soul, because I know there are plenty of Christians out there who are just like me, who know they're not perfect, who don't pretend to be perfect, but still want to show their faith. So that's why we have our brand. That's why we came up with Savedish Soul. So that if you out there feel that same way, but you still want to show your faith, you still want to show that you love God, then you've got something that you can proudly display that expresses who you are and lets other people know that, yeah, I'm not perfect. I'm still becoming who God wants me to be. You know, God is still working on me, and I'm okay with that, because I know I don't have to be perfect. I know I don't have to do everything right, always be on walking the right path, the straight and narrow. I know I'm going to stray because I'm human, and I know that God still loves me, and I know that I can still work towards being a better person and being that person that God wants me to be. So that's what I'm taking away. That's what I'm trying to focus on today. And if you're like that and you want to see some other things that we have besides our still becoming and God's not done with me apparel, go to savedishsoul.com and you'll see some things that, you know, may allow you to express your faith in a way that you feel comfortable doing. So that's all I really wanted to say today. I just felt like I needed to share my story with you guys. Let me know in the comments if you've ever felt this way, if you've ever had an incident that just made you realize that you weren't as far in your journey as you thought you were. Because if you did, it's okay. Because God still loves you, just like I know He still loves me. I'll talk to you guys another time. Thanks for letting me vent.